loss that they have most recently was to the G2 squad here, but that's kind of feels somewhat par for the course.
Or forgive them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing some loose games, some loose rounds already in this tournament. It's definitely been some wheels off the cart, so to say. And those
some
odds,
pretty wild Counter-Strike so far.
I'm here for it. You know, I'm having fun. And Heroic certainly look like they are too. I love this pistol. We see this sometimes dropping down B with lots, but they don't necessarily have to commit. They will quickly. They actually go straight for the plant on the B bomb site, but it's lobby control for Yabi that nets 1 kill. I thought they were going to use that hell control to get back up the vent, but it's lucky they don't. kadeN gets cleared. Big know what they're up against, that's for sure, but they are up on against the clock with no kit, regrouping on ramp.
stavn and Shush on this crossfire have got to get away with absolute murder, and it's not started off well. They're overran immediately. Oh, clean pistol from
Sick.
Big. Love that. Keto even giving a little song. Yeah, it sounded like.
Yeah, you know, not shooting the windows there early. Sure, you don't want to give away your post-plant position, but man, the first person who fires a shot through the window, it just sucks all the damage out of your gun, out of your bullet, especially with a Glock, man. You're never going to hit, you know, the one tap. So on a pistol round, maybe we'd like those windows broken. But you also hope that your opponent is the first person shooting through it, and you can quickly trade. Big with a pistol, and Heroic don't wait long, do they? Force up double Mac 10. Screams a faster approach. Gonna line up util.
Yeah, bro, all this util's flying through. Yeah, they want to try and get down the vent. 1, 2, 3. They all make it down. faveN tries to give chase, but ends up getting shot in the face. And now out of the round, lower plant locked in for the Danes. Good spot to be in.
Yeah. I mean, Big might not even go for this. Look at them already running away. Yeah. Heroic still have 2 lurkers. Players starting outside and on the roof looking for kills. And they can go anywhere they want right now. Krimbo's tucked in close, and Heroic know every corner could have danger around it. So they are being very careful on this hunt. 2 M4s trying to save right now for Big. Those are the big ticket items, if you pardon the pun.
Scout v Mac 10.
Yeah.
And neither wins.
Accept it. Keep 5 alive. That's a 6-second round for Heroic. Keto with a calculation.
This was the moment Shush did well to figure out that he was being chased there. Followed down the vent. He's asking what HP he got hyped to with the Mac 10's battle versus the Scout.
Really not that much.
That's a Heroic on the board immediately. Cheeky way to get it as well. But it got out of the round with those saved guns. So this 4-spy back to try and spark these 4-spy wars. There's a little more bite to it than usual. Hyped. Oh, gets caught out. They're already across to red, and he learns that the hard way. Oh, tabseN! They line up for him, and he annihilates this push in a secret. One man with one of these M4s does it all for Big. Can't. It's all good. It's fine. kadeN.
Is it?
Krimbo could have pushed this, could have looked to deal with him, but instead gives him a bit of respect, and that's going to give kadeN a chance in the 1v2. Keto pushed into the lobby, but kadeN's coming all the way back around. Now, if he goes back of the door, it's a very safe angle, and that's what he's doing, just playing right back in here. He still isn't considering the full wrap through, but it's a deep clear for kadeN. If he goes... with the deagle, he's going to give it a look in, and that one's free. Keto looking into the wall, man. And that's nice and easy for kadeN. Now the plant up through this. Krimbo smokes it off. kadeN's off the bomb, goes hunting for the kill, but Krimbo will best him. And there's something to be said for Krimbo's consistency in clutch moments for Big. He answers the call in that round there, puts a stop to kadeN, and starts off these 4-spy wars as Big immediately reply, going tit for tat with Heroic.
I wonder if kadeN meant to hit that molly on the outside as well, if it was meant to go down the vent, you know. It's either way, if there's no smoke, you're screwed, right? But that goes perfectly for Krimbo, and Cadian would rather he smokes the molly in the vent, because climbing up the ladder is very difficult if you're being held. So that molly probably falls a little bit shorter than what he wanted. And the smoke gives him a one-way that favors Big. They come back in with a buy though, Heroic. Oh, Cadian just catches hyped round main. And sure, now that's good info for Big. They know there's multiple players outside with a boost coming up behind red. Heroic will drop B, but tabseN's already here. In a position I know to be Xantares. As tabseN learned from the Turkish player, as he waits, the door opens, he takes one, they're right below him. tabseN, another multi-kill, don't get them all. He will be traded though. Krimbo drops that bomb on the ground. 2-on-2, don't know how Heroic is still in this round right now. Cadian's put 2 kills to his name. Krimbo's set up above him. faveN moving in as well. They might both be together. No need. Only one player spotted. And so Yabi, if he finds his trade, the job has only just begun.
Hunting ghosts up on the rafters, though. It's over. Yabi, they've got the high ground, man. There's no winning this one.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh, yeah, there's the door swing, and faveN will nail it.
Crosshair placement was immaculate. Imagine if you just spam the door, he kills him there. It's low health, but yeah, both players in the site. Nice double up from tabseN as well in a very dangerous position. You kind of want them to be coming through single there. But they don't look right above. Big in control, 3-1.
Heroic are forced
rebuy
again.
with no plant, Harry. No AKs.
Okay, this is ballsy. They're trying to keep the pressure on, but only 2 surviving in the last round for Big. Heroic, they've done it again.
Hey,
they've got down the vent, and now they're running to go plant on B. Krimbo, this time been dispatched here early, but with the smoke in his face, there's no stopping that bomb from getting into the site for Heroic.
They're right below him.
Also right here, ready to deal with him. Krimbo out on an island. There's one, there's 2. Why not make it the whole damn thing? He's mopped up the entire lower place single-handedly. Yabi sneaks down the vent, but this time faveN gets his revenge from the last time. And tabseN alone. Out from ramp, but not a way to win this round.
You're going to get your loss bonus, so save your armor, right? You know, it doesn't matter. Heroic got a plant, he knows he can't win. So I hope they don't buy again. A little halfy with some pistol armor would be fine. And Heroic know they can get bomb plants right now, but that's a absolute massacre from Krimbo on the B site. He started very strong in this game.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like Heroic are really just limit testing.
Yeah, see, you know they have got down
they've
without
actually put money in.
Yeah, of course they have. I mean, tabseN's got out with 3,300, so dropping the AK, not the end of the world. Pretending he didn't get his loss bonus, essentially, giving stavn a reason and a way to fight for this round. Heroic have 5 smokes, so something's been called, because that is almost everything they have. Going to be this AK lurking yard. So can they make some room on this A site? There's a nade primed for the door.
This is a lot of smokes for the A play.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Wall of smokes A site, never done before.
There's a, there's a first time for everything, Harry. You've got the Alexi flash. This is good for Hut. Pop them in A. Turning, Keto will turn back. stavn's dead outside. That AK is lost. And so maybe the round as well. Heroic getting sliced. It's a late lurk in the yard. Cadian can save or he can send. The latter works for one. But come on, you can't win this round, right?
Yeah, not with Hyped having pushed all the way through, surely. Cadian's so low on health. One shot from the MP9 will do it. And so that's going to knock him out of the chance in that 1v3. Looked like Cadian was going to go back to spawn to save anyway. And so Big up 5-1. There's been some interesting purchase decisions from Heroic here to open up, and they're kind of bearing the full brunt of that now.
They've kind of made their own bed. They've got to sleep in it. They know what they're doing. Some audacious buys, and it's not like they're really getting them close either. Still bomb plants, but like flawless rounds for Big.
What were the smokes for? Everyone died with them. Didn't really seem like there was a coherent thought in what they were going to do in that round.
It did seem oddly specific to have 5 Tech 9 armor, 5 smoke. on a T side of Nuke, and to not like be running walls outside.
Yeah, well, like, because that's the immediate thought when you see that many. It's like, oh, they're going to do
all
wall
lobbies.
smokes.
I don't know.
All right, then, here we are. tabseN, the man who dropped over that AK. He's relegated down to a Tech 9. Everyone else has rifles. They're lacking the AWP.
Yeah, what I can tell you is they're probably trying to fake A like multiple times, maybe to give stavn room, but he died so early in the round that at that point it doesn't really matter what the smokes are for. You're buying no time, you're wasting your own, and stavn's not getting any space. So let's see about the... Yeah, last time they replaced a smoke in the middle when they realized they had a gap. Will they realize again, though? Do they even have that as an option? That's a hell smoke for Yabi. They just walk past. Krimbo could have fought this. It's tabseN who gets popped in secret, and the one guy who didn't have a gun is armed. This is lockers, so do they come back up from secret? Katie and smoking main, but they are still very heavy down B. Krimbo sees this util. Are they gonna... This is sort of like Vertigo when they had these three-man B plays. Oh, that's nice for Yabi. That opens up options now. Heroic really don't have to commit, but they're gonna do so anyway.
Different routing, same result. This smoke out to let them plant down on B. And Hyped is going to struggle to get involved. I think Big might just save again. Like on position alone, the 3v5, none of this is sparking joy for Big. And so they will just save these guns out of the round.
Yeah,
this triple save is nice, right? Because you touched upon it earlier with the first few rounds being nice and clean for Big. They've got a nice bank account and saving the guns. Like, this was actually one of the 3v5s you even could have justified going for on the back of still having enough money, but they really want to try and keep the longevity behind this CT side. Yeah, I think especially with some of the tones of Vertigo, this idea that like Big would be streaking rounds together, but then a couple of like those key moments go the way of Heroic, start to hamstring the money towards the end of the game, and we all remember how that panned out. So just trying to avoid that as long as you can here.
Well, I actually like that idea for Heroic because I think this might be the early stages of conditioning with some of the walls, not the gap in the wall outside, but they throw that wall smoke, they get down secret. Then what do? They throw smokes in main and lockers like they're going to come back up, but they don't come back up. What that does do for Big is it means they don't panic rotate B. Big could have gambled and gone, all right, screw it, they're probably B, let's all group ramp and go quick, but they don't do it because they think Heroic are coming back up secret. So I wonder if we see that round later, but Heroic actually do return up secret and go for another A-pop. So let's see if that means anything, or if it's just one fake out round. Great molly puts Yabi low. Heroic looking for that upper hit though, Harry. They've got Shush setting up some flashes. Meanwhile, some smokes outside. tabseN can drop really quick main with these smokes, and they're going to hit the A site.
Oh, tabseN's dropping in. Now that should have been heard by Hype with that AWP back outside, but he's still going to strike for one. And there's Yabi securing the other opener. And hell, man, if the last few rounds are anything to go by, Big are looking to save here. They don't have the manpower to launch this retake into play. And so they will just try to get out.
They clear this every day.
Even if they don't, there's just bodies to come around and, you know, get the trade. They don't clear it immediately. They send Yabi out, but Shush secures the kill. faveN will get dodged at least.
He could. He could right now, Harry. He could go up the vent and stick the bomb. There is no one close. There's no one even almost close. But he doesn't know that. And Nuke's a map where, because the bomb radius is the smallest on Nuke versus any map, it's so easy to stay in the bomb site. And, you know, despite that, we do see ninjas on A happen, but only because people get overconfident and try and save in lobby. But you can save in the bomb site, literally, and be fine.
Yeah, I mean, Keto demonstrated that already, right?
Yes, true.
Heroic's starting to close the gap up, though, right? That's the headline right now. And they could do that if they win this round. Big actually get thrown into a weird spot monetarily. They've dropped the Legend Smoke in, and they run it through the hut. They've got a man trapped behind the vent. You're foaming at the mouth over the prospect of that kill. That one's nice and free.
Oh, where am I getting shot from? Where are they? They're in the walls. They're in the smokes.
Spamming away. Trying to find something. Chance would be a fine thing here. Nades rain down on the Krimbo. And I think the save's just been decided on that utility. This firing line of Heroic all looking up into the heavens, just begging someone to come through. Big were actually down to give that round a go as well in the man disadvantage retake. But then all that util rains out onto Krimbo, and he gets bullied down to 28 HP. And it's like, yep, well, cool, we tried. We can say we tried. Shush is even going hunting into the spawn, looking to actually punish and take out some of these guns as well.
Heroic have won 4 rounds. Big have saved 11 players in those 4 rounds. That's 3 players on 3 of the rounds and 2 players on 1 of the round, if you can still follow me. Well, let's see if that's guaranteed, because it's certainly not. Call it 10 players over 4 rounds, but still, yeah. I mean, it's Nuke. Heroic are running some pretty punishing.
Dude, that's actually like, that's kind of rough. Hype can still buy an AWP. Yeah, I mean, but that's a big ticket item to lose on a swing that I don't really feel like, you know, Hype needed to take that, right? He would have just been safe around the corner. And so rewarding Heroic for the hunt, dropping the AWP out of the round and forcing a hefty reinvestment for him. 6 grand dropped in this round that he would have just held on to. And so Heroic are at this position where they can really take control of the game. It might have been, you know, these early rounds, the first 6 being successful for the big squad, outside of that like force buy win in there for Heroic. And that immediate path to recovery now running the risk of getting shut down, as their money would be broken finally. Heroic would have gotten through these saves and the residual cash that Big had kept up.
And yeah, some of these early rounds were really ugly for Heroic, but they've shown a variety of ideas in this T side already. This one, they're getting pulled apart, one limb after another. Oh, and they're losing every fight as well. That's not even really a fight. stavn gets punched before his fists are up. That's just an ambush from Big. The AWP into lobby, double ramp kill, and they chase outside as well. kaden will survive, but it might be the 40-second save. And not one that Big will allow. They are trapping him in. If you're hunting us, we're hunting you. And kaden will die. That's the only guarantee I can give you right now.
Oh dear.
Hello?
There we go.
It's Hyped who got it. Either way, 6 rounds to Big. Nice response. A far drier round for Heroic, though. One where they let the reins off a little bit. Go for a ramp pop with a flash. Walk dry outside. It's not the end of the world to lose that round, but we now need to Heroic to return to form before they're put back to pistols. Ooh, in the vent. Yeah, be careful. He looks like he's going late with a flash. Yeah, he hears that pop as well. k1to's at the back of the site and defends his teammate. This is desperate. Oh, k1to! They are just assassinating Heroic in this round. Those are some ludicrous headshots.
Yeah, that was a really nice sequence out of k1to, wasn't it? And he's even still forcing the issue on the hut push. Fully commits to it. Full send for k1to there. So he didn't just save his teammate's life. He then went on to take everything away from Heroic. And this scoreline going to start to grow again. Heroic are coming up with a bye here. They've put money into this next round. Yeah, let's get this on replay. This little sequence at Hut was a thing of beauty. That transfer onto Tessez looks so clean. Makes it look like deceptively easy as to how you can contain a Hut push. kaden does have his AWP in hands. He's taking it up on top of the silo, looking outside.
All right.
He's given an opener.
Back to a wall of smokes. Back to something very standard. I like this change, but so do Big. Look how much they're gambling on outside. They have 3 players who can quickly respond to this. Even though Hyped will get smoked off, can fire pot shots. If they go before the smoke, that's a problem. They will not. Something you see more often than you'd like. Molly lineup. They can still cross late. Oh, the double molly. Oh, this is a problem for Heroic. And Big kind of know
now they're
that
flashing too to slow it all down.
They know that, like, sure, you have to be prepared for everything, but in the back of Big's mind, they know that Heroic can't down B. So they're not going to really panic, rotate lower. They could drop a ramp player. They have the manpower to do so, but this is a really good round from Big right now. And Heroic, they are forced into an A split, almost certainly. Do they want a clear secret with 40 seconds still left? This is. I don't know what Heroic do here. They have to come through main. This is cooked. And Big is stacked up. Side by side. Back side with 2. Heaven for tabseN. Income Heroic.
Down with the entry, but these kills have got to come through swiftly or else Heroic are going to lose this to time and they can't even justify it anymore. 10 seconds. Shush coming through the smoke at door. Oh, it's awkward. And Hyped gets the better of him. kadian gets out with the AWP, but it's Big up onto 8.
They knew it was coming, right? They started 2 outside and a main player. They knew exactly what Heroic were going to go back to, the thing that was working earlier on, that was getting them a lot of control. And now Heroic are calling timeouts. They can feel the burn. They pulled, you know, this was 5-0 and Heroic threw a couple of rounds away. They went for some kind of crazy buys. Then they started to pick up shape. So and now Big have got responses.
I think this was the matchup from back at Pro League where Big would like wait on the box, you know, the box is outside at red, and then like wait and see what was happening there. It's the one where like kadian at the end of it goes like, "You've done that already."
Oh,
like once
yes,
they like pieced it together. So it felt like, you know, trying to use that against the big boys now as they waited behind red, seeing if that response was going to come through again. Where, you know, you get like the late commit towards outside, but they're never given those gunfights, and it gets really awkward once Big deny the takedown secret. That was like a really nice combination of utility. It was 2 Molotovs, a flash, and it just stripped any threat out of the outside smokes.
Yeah, that's not a call Heroic wanted to make. That was just an adaptation, just a reaction, if anything. This is how desperate Heroic have been in this game. kadian just bought the AWP into this eco round, and it's not even a pretty eco where you've got 4 Tech 9 armor with a couple of nades. This is getting scary right now. Oh, wait, no, he saved it.
Yeah, he saved the AWP. Don't worry, man. You're all good. You're all good. It's fine.
He saved it, Harry.
You saved the AWP, Hugo.
Well, that's good, because I would say if he bought it here, this is mad. So, a little more assured. Jumping and flying outside. Man, don't do it like they did it on Vertigo.
The Heroic Techs, they are a thing of beauty, and now there's even another AWP in play. Shush puts it to work and makes it sing. tabseN on the receiving end of it. Double AWP in the 3v3. It's down low on health. Going for that gun back at the spawn is fed to faveN over in main. kadian seeking his fortune down towards lower, while Shush is still committed towards the heavens. kadian dies here, the round dies with him, and there's the round dead with him. Shush 1v3.
Save. Damn. I think Heroic have realized they've kind of wasted their opportunity here. A lot of really solid A-holds for Big in this CT side.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think there kind of was bound to be a bit of a discrepancy in this game. Like, thus far, if we're going to say something about Heroic, it's been pretty loosey-goosey. They've kind of...
Oh, yeah.
They've been down to leave it to the individuals. They've been fairly light in terms of the kind of layers to their game right now. And I think that makes sense with both these teams having very different futures on the horizon, right? Heroic don't want to show everything cool they've got, so just kind of limit test and see what you can do in the game. It is a little more stripped back and down to individuals. And as we said, like for Big, every event they go to now is kind of like their major. Their last few chances to leave an impression. So they've got a lot more to fight for. In that sense.
Yeah, and they've already done the kind of shocking and taking down Maus in a dominant fashion to open the day, you know? Heroic beat 9, sure, you know, good win, but not you know, not crazy. 9 have been an upset team recently, but Heroic a team that don't get upset. I think Big are looking for a huge opening day here at IEM Rio. If they manage to take down both Heroic and Maus, tabseN with a smoke spam. Heroic can't catch a break, man. They're going to make it down at what cost? 4v5, 2 in B, 2 stuck lobby. And so Big have the real estate and the numbers to rotate Hyped's eyes to that lower site. This is a very hard round now for Heroic. Cadian's relying on his teammates getting something done here. They will start strong.
Yeah, that molly going to force the reposition and a hide. Now, there's still that option to kind of come back up the vent and try to dedicate to the A play if Yabi gets away with the kill, but instead he's cleared. faveN finds him. Cadian up on top of the silo. Doesn't know about this player hidden in garage. But
Oh,
God, now he knows. He's going to try and whittle him down through the wall, and Krimbo, there's no escaping that. faveN's pushed into the lobby and is coming in on a backstab. Bomb's going down and lower in the meantime, and they're left chasing the ghost of Cadian over towards outside. Yeah, I honestly, if you're Cadian and that one shot hits you, you're like, guys, they're really late to the retake. They are like really late to coming down lower. I think if anything, that info is going to help Heroic, knowing they had a bit more time to get situated and set up here.
50-50.
Says pick an angle and stick with it. Wins that first fight, swivels around looking for more, but it's stavn to mop them up and close.
I mean, these are the positions Heroic have wanted to be in all half. Get them in a post plant, and they are lethal, man. They've been trying so hard, in the early rounds, doing these vent drops, these constant rebuys, these smoke walls. They just want to get in B, plant their feet, pick their spots, and put Big on the clock. But getting here has been the hard part. Once they're in, it's Heroic rounds, and they can still get 6.5. That's fine. But Big have gone for the double orb, trying to lay down the pain at the end of their CT side. tabseN even getting aggressive even now. Big are bringing out new things to keep Heroic guessing. Krimbo looking for toes. stavn has no idea. tabseN slips in perfectly, even kills that lurk, and now Heroic are pretty screwed. They run into an orb, and while they try and attempt to trade on ramp, there are 2 AWPs here.
Keto's been fantastic in some of these rounds over towards A at locking down the hub. This time he goes aggressive and catches Shush, setting up to try the A play. Now Hyped gets the spot. There's another man in the hut, and so Heroic starting to get figured out. Trying to remain mobile, going to go back over towards ramp. Hope they can find a way in. Nade to kick up smoke and obscure Krimbo's vision. Missed that first shot with the AWP, and now they've got him boxed in, but he dances around. No scope required. Krimbo lights them up, and Big find 10 rounds on the half. Big light up the server, 10-5 at the end of the first half. This one was back and forth to begin, with force buy wars ensuing from the get-go. But Big never let their fingers off the trigger. They go on a bit of a tear. Only a handful of rounds found since that upset in the second round from Heroic. Pretty loose style employed from the Danes, and Big trying every step of the way to thwart them. They want to make this a 3-map series after all.
Saves in 3v3s go a long way for Big. It sets them up for success by the end of their CT side. They're going to go running out ramp in this pistol though. kaydien and tabseN side by side in a crossfire, but k1to kills them both. He has had a phenomenal map. As k1to. It's forced panic rotates to B for Heroic. Rightly so. Big trying to get a vibe check. They see stavn. They still have spent Yuta on this position. They're going to molly him as well, putting stavn under the hammer. k1to hits another. That should not be his kill against Yabi, putting us in a 1v3. Shush had a great RMR, but this is a different kettle of fish. And he is dead immediately. Big pistol round from Berlin International Gaming, and they are poised right now to steal a map away from Heroic. A very heroic map indeed in Nuke. This would take us to overpass as well. Not what I expected coming into this one, especially not with Heroic clinching out Vertigo, but man, they had to work for it, didn't they? Right now, even more so.
Heroic are forced up, and I mean, they were able to find success with their force buy in that first half. So let's see if they can do it again. Already they've triple dropped down towards B. A is fully open in this round, and kaydien gonna ring out with the first kill.
And they're playing double ramp with triple B. Like, you're just leaving A open. That might not matter. kaydieN's hitting tags, but how do you rotate here? Vent's closed. k1to kills those flanks again. Still.
kaydien scout round. kaydien scout round. We're all thinking it. 2 already. Smoke out in towards the site. stavn on the hut push. 1 man up on top of the hut. That will be tricky to deal with, tricky to clear, especially with no heaven presence for Heroic. stavn creeps out, won't look up yet, and will come to regret it. faveN with the reply. Now he gets down off the top of hut. kaydien, 2 to his name in the round. Lands the tag. Yabi mid-air gonna finish it off. Hype looking to walk the clutch over the line. It's just kaydien left to beat on the swing. Another tag from this scout, but not the killing blow, and that's what it needed to be.
How many tags? How many? 4? 5? 5 maybe?
4 in the round, I think.
He hit 2 at the end. He got 2 kills. I don't know. That's maybe 5 tags for kaydien in that round. But it's not enough, Harry. No kit. Yabi went to clear hut. Not backside. And that's the kill that breaks Heroic. Very nice try on a force buy. They're going to do it again. Heroic are sending it this game. It's kind of, the wheels are off, Harry. They get 4 kills. They get tempted in. The devil on their shoulder. Do it. Buy. Win it. Try. And with the hero M4 on 2 players, honestly, it's not bad odds. Shush can't move a muscle. And Big bring the brawn. Yeah.
Why would you say like the most tongue-twisting sentence ever?
I thought I could say it. Thought wrong. Sometimes you try, but you don't succeed. But then you try and try again.
Yeah, that's what Heroic are doing right now. Here we are in the outside fight. tabseN lights them up, brings k1to down to 1. That's 1 HP.
1, 2.
Yeah, actually. That's a sequence right there. k1to and Hyped, both very wounded. Oh, but Hype's Molly's going to burn tabseN out of the round. Krimbo making noise down on the B site, but Heroic aren't scared yet. They're ready for this A play. Yabi on that swing. Oh god, all the low players are making it pass. Down with the deagle. Can't keep them boxed in for long.
One bullet.
Dude, the HP is so low still for Big.
He's going for it.
He's even hunting the kill down the vent. They've dealt with the man outside. kadeN now closing the net on the A play. Oh, well, just barely. Oh, turns around.
What?
Gets himself a double. This is so wild. Shush. Last guy in it. Up through the heavens, quick on the ladder climb as he makes it up, but faveN's repositioned back into the lobby. No kit for Shush. So tapping the bomb is a prerequisite to forcing this fight. He makes some noise getting up on top of the silo, but faveN will not give him a peek just yet. Now on the bomb, Shush with the commitment. faveN's moving up, starts to run now and glocks him to close the round.
What can you do? How do you beat that? Like, you have to stick it until he makes steps. You know he's far enough away that he will run if he's going to stop you. And then the second he gets off the bomb, tapped by Glock. 13-5. Big with a statement here, and Heroic on their third timeout. And ironically, they could buy again, Harry. Oh, goal. Oh, he was blind. They got 4 kills, right? They got what they wanted, what was enough in the previous round to buy up once more. But I don't think they will. 13-5, you have one proper buy round if you eco this, so Heroic may as well redeem it. Big are going to keep it tight. And we have an interesting buy for Heroic featuring 5 smokes.
5 smokes
Again,
on the
Heroic
board.
really are theory crafting this map, aren't they?
Well, so now Big have called in a timeout.
Oh my god, they're really going for it. I love how much Big are trying in this map.
Screw it, Heroic, call in another timeout at the end of this one.
That would be a flex. Could you do that? I guess you could call in 8 timeouts in a row.
Yeah, if you really wanted to.
Is there a rule on, like, you can't call more than 2 timeouts in a round? Did you see teams call 2? But I've never seen 3 from one team. I think it'll be really funny. Give it a go, Heroic. Why not? Call another. You won't. And they won't. Back in we go. 5 smokes, some Kevlar, and a lot of hope. But Big building back after a shaky 30-round loss on Vertigo.
Yeah, they want their revenge, and I mean, this is the way to get it. Winning this round leaves 1 rifle round between you and the victory.
Why lose when you can win? More coach quotes later. Spent too much time with Yanko, sorry.
Right, so one man makes it down secret. Keto.
Yeah, where are these smokes?
Quickly Shush with one of these smokes. So it's the smoke delay play here. Bit of a vintage classic.
Oh, vintage and classic.
Vintage and classic. Things, you know, can't be both.
Yeah.
Jiggle out of Shush. Takes a couple of shots, but he drops that smoke in your way and locks you out of the secret.
Old
now,
and gold.
A lot of this util's already been worked through.
It's all gone.
There is now none of it left.
This one dropped hell or heaven, but yeah. Heroic by, you know, a good bit of time. Down to the minute mark with no kills. Big are starting to move through secret on a fake right now. And Heroic don't really have the numbers on top site, considering their guns, or lack of. Yabi will swing on Shush.
Keto's spidey senses are tingling.
Like
he does not like the idea of going around that corner.
This smoke could be nice. 40 seconds. kadeN holding onto it. It's going to go a main.
That is one of the smokes available.
Yeah.
Leaves a little gap on the right side. kadeN.
Can they really hold this? I don't think so. They've just got kadeN here. The flank is really well timed.
I don't know, man. This is making me nervous right now. They've got the backstab.
Oh,
down with the missed shots. Yabi up through the vents. 10 seconds. This is a buzzer beater of a round that kadeN could steal away right now with the deagle. He slows him down for a moment.
He's
Maybe
got it.
he's teed up
He's got it.
Oh, from the heavens. Keto watches over that bomb and won't let the pistols upset this round. Big onto 14.
All I'm thinking about is what happens if stavn hits that 1D carry. There were back turns. He can take that first kill. That could be 5-on-4. Throwing the vent climb, throwing kadeN, taking one with him. Suddenly, Heroic, they maybe win that round. But why theorize the maybes, the ifs, the ands, the ors, the buts? It's Big right now, writing the story. 14-5. A dominant win revenge arc against Heroic. Not a map that Heroic lose to Big. Played it 3 times, every time it goes the distance, but Heroic pull up with the dub. And this time Big with a statement. Look to send us to overpass. Ooh. Keto, he's been a cold killer in this game. Going through the Molotov. Tries to chase that kill. Big, meanwhile, ready for the upper hit. So's Yabby. Very hard position to clear.
A chance at something here for Yabby. Great double. Gets the bomb away from Big. Now Heroic looking to close this. They won't let anyone else fall. They keep that round nice and clean.
This would be the best comeback of the tournament so far, Harry. Are you believing buy now or forever hold your peace?
I have to tell you right now.
Yeah, right now. Right now, no comebacks, no second chances. The Heroic win this
sure,
map.
why not? You know?
Wow, okay. Well,
what's going to happen if they do or don't? Literally nothing.
I've put in your bet.
Me,
I've put in your bet. Yeah.
Right, here we are. Heroic. It's a tall order ahead of them. Are they up for the task? Big. Couple of pistols here, but we know what the German Deegs can do.
We have already seen them this series. faveN had a great round on Vertigo. Hit some crackers of a shot. Little ramp walk for Big. You cool there, Harry?
Yeah, Tessez gonna have to try and hold the line here. He's getting run out, but he will double up clean. KDN even moves in with the USP. And, well,
It's a banger.
decides to run at them. Ends up giving them the AWP.
Oh,
and hopefully
no.
they don't come to regret that. They've been armed. Now they're deadly. Krimbo with 2 to his name. Moves in through the ramp side with faveN behind him. Krimbo going to be the man to plant here. Oh, the molly. They're going to push ahead of it. They run them down. And now it is just faveN low on HP, boxed into a corner. Heroic are going to pick up that round after all. They grab the AWP. It ends up really coming down to the wire, being far closer than ever it should have.
Yeah, don't like that at all, but Heroic contained the issue at least. Gonna get the AWP out very early in the T side as well. God, that was a stylish shot for Krimbo. And Yabby with a late smoke on the Molotov, right as they get too comfortable in the bomb site. Double molly outside for Heroic. Oh, they molly the roof, trying to offset Big's utility. Didn't do so. Big have a standard wall. One unperturbed by any mollies. KDN still makes it down B with Yabby. Oh, they're in the right place. Big don't know what they're running into.
Yeah, the AWP here and posted KDN comfortable as he moves up, looking to strike, flashed in.
Who does that?
But tabseN around the corner, saved from the flashbang.
What is that? You flash the AWP? I've never seen an AWP flash into that angle. KDN's going for it, man. Heroic, this has been just such a strange game from them, it feels like. Doing things on T-side I've never seen before. And now keeping that up. You know, you have so many more options with 2 players in secret. Crossfires, trading peaks, bait and switch. stavn does catch him coming back up, though. That's a great headshot to tabseN. Eviscerates this return to A, and that's the warning. Heroic know the A hit is coming. Sight.
Oh, or is it? They've dropped down the vent big. They've got all this room in the B site. Heroic left retaking, but they're scared about dropping down the vent, and justifiably so, right? Big were just in there with all their bodies.
Power position.
So now looking to take round, but this is a nice angle for Krimbo. His teammate's going to make contact first in Keto. And if Keto can get out of the round with Even a kill, it would be big. Not needed though, as Krimbo lays waste to Heroic. It's just Yabby in this clutch. Gets it down to the 1v1, but you don't win clutches versus Krimbo. Hell of a round from this guy. And that puts Big up onto map point, one round away from taking us the distance onto Overpass.
What an absolute monster. That's a bait that you can be proud of. You're happy to even move. Stand still, lets a kill come to him. Focus for Big. In their lane. 15-7 right now. Heroic are running at them. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. And they take that lobby control and a kill to boot. Heroic will just up and leave. Take the upgrade. Stay winning. Let's see how Big fare without their heavy hitter in Krimbo. 4v5. Ooh.
Oh, relentless aggression coming through from Heroic here. All just throwing themselves into fight after fight, but they come out looking good. Big 2v5 for the game, but you don't fancy their chances. Feet seen in the heart, and Shush quick to deal with them. It's just faveN left now. And even though he gets that trade, he's getting wrapped through outside. The A side's under lock and key, and they're even holding that rotate up onto the roof, so he was surprised. Heroic met him there. 8 on the board for the Danes. Still, they need 7 in a row if they want to make this comeback happen. At least they can take solace in the fact that there's a bit of a freebie coming down the pipeline right now.
Or is it Harry? Because Big have the room to buy, so they go for it. They have some nades behind it as well, so maybe another wall of smoke that Big have been frequenting in this T half already. Heroic land that deep molly, but these Deegs are out for blood right now. But I wouldn't count Big out in a round like this to get weird. There's no B rotate right now. Waiting for those smokes before Heroic send anyone packing down to B. Normal wall here. Oh, I don't know if Heroic are ready for this. Oh, KD misses his jump. He will see them though. They go before the smokes bloom and they get what they deserve. A quick spray from stavn. Krimbo moving into main though. This is a fake out. And not playing the wall. Trying to make up their mind. Into garage, another free kill for stavn, and he is cashing checks and breaking necks right now.
Oh, oh dear, he's getting pushed.
Yeah.
Cadian's there to bail him out. No, Cadian just killed that guy, you're fine. Now they have to look outside. faveN here is the last man standing, and everyone wants to deal with him, but it will be tabseN beating them to the punchline.
I'm not worried yet.
9-15, 6 between Heroic
Call it 5.
and overtime.
Call it 5 rounds.
But now that eco round is coming.
Yeah.
Big stave it off for a moment.
Big won't sound the alarms yet, but if they lose that next gun round, those thoughts creep in, Harry, those self-doubts. What's Krimbo doing? He's got a Zeus right now. He's dropping main quick. It's a classic. But picked off the roof. Oh, nice spray from Shush. Looks easy, but don't want those pistols getting out of control.
Oh, okay. Love that for Keto.
Yeah.
Little one and done on the Glock, just knocking him out of the round. And forcing that much more of a reinvestment from Heroic. You need every little advantage you can get if you're big. Meanwhile, over on the other stream, this Mao's 9 game looks set to go the distance. Looks set to go all 3, unless 9 can pull a bit of a T-side comeback here. By the looks of it, they could. I mean, the money's a bit scuffed for Mao's. We'll see. We'll keep that one in the backs of our minds. We're seeing our own comeback attempt here. Heroic, the ones to try and do it. When this began, didn't feel likely. They needed 8 in a row, but that number is now down to 5. And as you pointed out, if they win this, that's where maybe the alarm bells sound. However, Cadian checks this ramp control and ends up feeding big the opener. They don't just have the real estate at ramp now. They've got that 5v4. tabseN has the round in the palm of his hand. They line up. There's even a TK in the mix, and that's the bomb dropped. Let loose at hell. One man has torn this one away from the big squad. You could see that coming together before your very eyes. All three hugging the wall tightly for the little bit of safety that it's provided in the long run. Makes them all line up for tabseN. And now just Krimbo. This guy is a clutch player.
Yeah.
This is the clutcher, and he's dealt with the first.
And he's having a great game as well. So Heroic need to stay tight in this situation and not give him 1v1s. Shush tried to change his position, but Krimbo was on the hunt. And I don't know if he'll go any further than this. Looks like a save after all.
I don't know if I even like the save.
Yeah, I feel like you could go for a kill here, but he just wants a rifle in that eco round. Knows that, yes, damage is an option here, but with Heroic probably, like, he gets that kill in a 1-on-4, and Heroic go, all right, let's play tight. So he knows 1v1s are probably not offered up. They're playing like layered peaks on ramp, so he just wants to actually play next round. He's having a great game right now, is Krimbo. A big ready to close or a Heroic pulling the comeback that Harry called. At what was it, 14-6?
Yeah, I think that actually was it. I think that was the scoreline we were at.
14-7, maybe? Yeah.
And if Heroic managed to do it, especially with, you know, I think early on there was some rather interesting decisions made with the buys out of Heroic that have given Big like a pretty big leg up. And as we've kind of looked at, Heroic have kept it pretty loose for the most part. Not the most conforming game of Nuke you've ever seen, I'll say that. Krimbo with this saved gun runs it down through the outside molly. So he's already a little wounded, but he's going to at least make it all the way across the secret. They don't actually know that he's this deep. They spotted someone crossing red, but Krimbo actually bested cadiaN's timing on the orb. So that was like a rude awakening for stavn. He was not prepared for someone down at lower. And that one kill now throws the round into a bit of a weird place, because Heroic are left thinking like, well, hang on, if one guy made it down, like, did we miss any more? Is there, you know, did more players actually complete this cross into secret? Do we have to worry about B? And so they've padded out the site with an extra man, but you know, this takes resources away from other avenues of the map.
Oh, he's smoking so they can, in theory, come down vent. They're not going to. And this is a round where, oh, they're going outside with pistols. I guess they just Heroic won't expect this because there's no rifles, and Heroic know that other than Krimbo. So they actually don't even have eyes outside right now. This is a round where, in theory, it shouldn't be too difficult for Heroic to win. But if a player makes a mistake, if a player dies without a kill, really you need multi-kills, then suddenly Heroic are in a really sticky situation. They hear this drop, so tabseN's dead, but the rest going down B through secret. cadiaN's already in position, and so is tabseN.
Yeah, tabseN's got to be the man. Gotta hold on here, but it's just the one and done. cadiaN out on an island. Almost gets flicked upon. Krimbo holding for this, and that hero AK finding success. For Big, they might do it on a low buy round. They're looking to close this out. Low HP on 2. They run down cadiaN at ramp, and there's faveN with the close. This series is going the distance, and the score will have to be settled on overpass as Big shut out the Heroic comeback and lock in the Danes map pick.